Alright, so King Boo is back again with another video, and today we're doing some bananza, or some videos from the bananza from a few days ago. We'll do a mix of some of our strong passive strats against some good grinders after the prestigious clan got nuked, which I'll talk about in a second for people who don't know, and then some aggressive ones against Super Monkey like this. So yeah, anyway, so if you didn't know, if you saw on the leaderboard, there was the clan called prestigious with a lot of grinders which we'd recognise over the past few years rather than just the immediate ones. And yeah, the idea was that we just get a nice easy chest 11 with all of the high level grinders. Would be fairly self-explanatory to just as long as everyone had the time. Everyone had a top 3 badge in the week before. We had the top 1 clan the week before with no mins getting a chest 9 with no amps because no one in the clan. He needed it. 28 members. 2 of them were me and Jimmy's alt account, so it was basically 26. So yeah, all the cracked players, and we started a bit slow, but it was span, so we were basically all playing to be on for he died. Increase my like count. No, yeah, we're all playing to be on. Yeah, in span you want to get to about at least 1 million before span, and then if you got all the strong span grinders, then honestly you can just get like 2 mil on span day, and then get to like 3.5 mil, and then you'll get there, and pretty much. So the pace, we were about halfway through, and we were over 2 mil on keys, and then basically NK has some silly flag system where he was flagging some of the high grinders. I think due to the heli micro. I think that's what the problem was. I was doing a little bit of this heli micro like in this, however, thankfully because I'm on iPad, the micro is too slow to get flagged, so yeah, just a skill issue for them, and no, only joking. But yeah, so that was yeah, so basically Jimmy got very desperate, so because he was on his really clean account, and if he didn't do what he did, which was go to a modder called Tizer, I think it was Tizer, one of the modders at least, and asked him to try and remove the flag for him because these modders can do literally whatever they want for some reason. It's not checked on by the Ninja Kiwi. And then what was it? Yeah, he then signed in on Chimpy's account, and then I think he removed the flag, but then nuked the clan, and then I believe he like got rid of his badges, and it's actually quite funny because his now win to loss ratio is very messed up. I calculated a bit more King Boo maths and for fun, and calculated that the win streak that Jimmy has, if he'd had each game that he won took him 1 second, then it would have taken him 296 billion years to acquire that win streak. And I think the Earth's only 4 billion years old, so I think our simple maths we can calculate that he didn't actually get that win streak. So that's fun. But yeah, so the clan got nuked. I wasn't too annoyed because I was at like 8 mil, which is it's not too much for me. It is quite easy for me to get to 8 mil. Let's go to a defensive one now. This guy is really good at span. I believe he watched the channel. I think Patty's been around in that. I think he came back for the first time in a while to play this span. But he was still very good. He was like, looking at his win rate, it was quite low, really quite low in the Mara Pit 3 power-ups. And then it went to well above 80% after span, so he would have got the incredibly high win rate in span. So he's still pretty good, even if he's not at his absolute best. And a lot of grinders were rating his span quite highly, and no grinders really appreciate anyone else, so that's quite big. But yeah, we'll just talk about this strat quickly. We pretty much covered how the prestigious thing went. So yeah, how we do it, we ninja race. I don't know why I put the farmer down. And yeah, damage boost, eco nerfs to slow them down. You don't really need the lightnings, especially on the long maps. Long maps make it a bit easier. Yeah, just a ninja at the start should suffice. And then you don't actually want to go for the factory just yet, because if he'd gone for cobras again, and rushed us. Our damage boost wouldn't have come back, and he'd have made us sell the factory. And we've lost a few games. We lost one game, I think, where we didn't do that, but then we corrected it later on. So yeah, he just quit. But yeah, I guess he's just prioritizing his time for trying to find more players who don't know what they're doing. We've got Landon, do a similar thing. Early eco nerfs just to slow down, basically just slowing them down, and then using damage boost to defend the early one, which time we should have roughly a factory worth, and then should be able to just defend most things they can send. But yeah, so yeah, basically that is the prestigious story covered. I don't think the clan's going to come back. I don't know what's happening to Jimmy's account now. He's lost his clean one. He still has his one with 13 top ones, so not too bad. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, anyway, I'm basically just not too badly affected because of how easy I can grind the 8 mil out with my fairly high win rate. But yeah, another defend here. Now we have our factory, so we've pretty much won here. He is going to be able to... oh no, this is what I was saying from before, where I went to the factory too early. But we could sell it. We had a bit extra, so we could go straight back for the factory. And now we can sabo, and we have another damage boost back. And resabo, and now it's done. Because he has not got any money left. And we have 2 factories, so yeah. What do I think they should do with the span? Because span is... it's a very... if you did a heli micro right... I don't know what I was doing. If you did a heli micro right, then you're always gonna win. And if you have the fastest heli micro... so the game mode's not really... like, there's partly like rock, paper, scissors, because you got the heli micro, which is beaten by... if you do the ninja ace very well like that, you'll beat it. We have a slightly different one. Yeah, you did the heli micro right, then that will lose to Ninja Ace. Ninja Ace gets outlasted by Super Monkey, and then the Super Monkey strats are not strong enough early in the game to defeat a good heli micro. So what do I think they should do? Probably they can't really ban the Cobra, because if they ban the Cobra, then literally no one's gonna play Span anymore. Yeah, well, I'll personally like that because it will mean that 3 power-ups is the best mode on that day, and a lot of players who are one trick span will not even be close to being able to outgrind me anymore on the span week. So it personally helps me, but I don't think it's very good for the game. Maybe banning the heli would be correct, because it would then mean that players can't just only be good at heli micro, a bit more fairer for all the players. But I can also see a lot of players not liking that. They like the heli micro tricks, and to only be able to do it in like a bananza in yellow stadium would not be to most people's liking, I'm sure. But yeah, that's what I'd want. But I don't even really mind too much what really happens with a bananza. That's the fun game mode. I'm not a master at it. Alright, here's a beat Torpid there. So yeah, we're doing a lot of passive wins, but they're against the high level spam players, and a lot of spam players don't believe you can beat them with Ninja Race. So I'm beating them with Ninja Race. Okay, which games have we not shown yet? This one against Lost is the one where this is the loss I'll show. This is where we went for the factory too early, and it messed us up. So I put on 5 times speed. So start the ninja, normal start. Go to a heli micro. We look at it in 1 time speed. Oh no, he goes for that. We can't even see it now. Gonna go for the this heli to defend. Yeah. Also note whether that we're sending blacks before doing our genetic crops, because that means that he won't be able to eco nerf what we need to genetic crops on. and so we'll be able to keep all of that, and then be able to get a factory early enough. But we went for it too early here, which means that with he still has all a farm down and all these cobras, and he can eco nerf us. So we're now screwed. And I didn't want to sell the farm at first because of the eco nerf, and I sold it too late, and we can't sell anything under the eco nerf, and I have no money. So yeah, we just lost this one. But if we hadn't sold the, if we hadn't gone for factory and just kept our republics up, we'd have been able to get a another ace down and saboed, and we'd have been fine. And I believe we'll show. Oh, this is already 10 minutes. We'll just show the other game against their party. So yeah, another passive one. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's to cover the main two things: the what's going on with Span and the prestigious clan. Let's put some 5 times lead. It's a very similar game to all the others. Yeah. One guy beat me in Span and then TM'd me. I think it's better in all game modes, which I find a bit strange, as it's just the rock paper scissors game mode in a Span, and there's only really. Yeah, I don't know what people say skill wise of it, but I don't think it's as skillful as, well, definitely not as T0 or free power ups in my opinion, because there's only, you don't do like clever rushes. Like I do a lot of things to my rushes to make them stronger, whereas it's like yellows, rainbows, and ZOMGs, they're the only balloons you rush with, and you just send as many as you can. So yeah, anyway, so we defended that again, and we have 2 factories. He quit to get into his next game, which is probably quite a smart thing to do, to be honest, because otherwise the game could be like really quite long. But yeah, and I changed the name from King Boo as soon as the grind ended. I accidentally clicked on a replay. We won that one. Oh no, we didn't. Wait, what was I playing? Oh no, yeah, we lost that one. But no, I was playing Wiz Ace. I was messing around a bit yesterday. Oh, oh my goodness, I keep hitting replays. Back. Cool. So yeah, the weekly leaderboard, we're quite high up. Even we're not even that high up, to be fair. Even though we have 8 mil, the leaderboard's really high, which is nice to see, all because of the prior failed chess grind. I think Jimmy's account's now been probably kicked off the leaderboard. Torpid gonna take first place, and then yeah, we still have a better ratio than 75%, even with messing around yesterday. A slower. No, I don't have the highest win rate in Spad. Yeah, just all from we were going like 90% in Moab. We were going kind of nuts. Not as high as Sky High, who is I don't know which account he is. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, see you, adios.